Hey guys. Well, I'm not sure if I am actually. Oh, I am live. Yay, it worked this time. Hope you guys can see me. Hopefully you can see me. I've had a lot of trouble trying to get this to work with, because I've been using OBS Studio and I wanted to do the dual cameras. So hopefully you guys can see me. If you're on here and you can see me, just give me a little shout out and let me know that everything's okay. I'm hoping that you can see me. Maybe I'll have my husband check for me. I'm going to text him real quick because the last two times I tried this, I thought I was going live and no nobody could see me. I think they could hear me, but they couldn't see me. So, anyway, Lisa here from Stuff and Such by Lisa, and hopefully some of my old fans will come back on here. I have been kind of or not fans, sorry, followers. I've kind of had a little bit of a hiatus on doing my live videos. I was doing them on Facebook a while back, and then Facebook changed up how they're doing all that. And so I tried TikTok for a while, and that was crazy. Um, uh, so I thought I'd come back, or I'd try YouTube again and see if I could get it to work and do it on YouTube and do some lives, because typically I just do regular videos on YouTube. I don't do the live. So hang on one second. So today what I'm going to be talking about is my book of color. For those of you that haven't been on my page or my YouTube before, you might not know what I'm talking about, but there's this book of color that I started in 2021, and it's a junk journal. I'll show you here. You can see it better. That I was following along with another creator, another YouTube creator named Cat Hand, and she does a lot of junk journaling and altered art, and she's just so inspirational. And she's the one that kind of got me excited about doing the junk journaling. And I started watching her. I don't know how many years ago, but I got really into it. And she does these like kind of like challenges or follow alongs, where you would do things with her. And every year she does something different. So I got behind on this book because I got a job shortly after I started this. And so I was so busy at that job. I would get exhausted and come home and just fall asleep and never have time to work on it. So it's set for a long time, and now I'm getting back into it and starting to work on it again. So um, I'm going to, let's see, do I have anybody watching? Doesn't look like I have anybody watching, but I am going to really quick text my husband and tell him to check for me because, let's see, just in case. Because, like I said, the last two times I tried to do it on here, I think one time it didn't stream at all, and another time it just had my voice only. Okay, hang on. Check YouTube to make sure I am. I did get a notice from my, what do you call it? My Gmail account. I got a notice that said I was live, but I don't have anybody on here. So, well, I don't know that I don't have anybody. I don't see anybody in the chat, so I don't know how to tell. Like, how would you tell? Um, I don't know. I don't know if I can. Anyway, I'll just keep talking, and hopefully my husband will let me know if I'm not. So, anyway, I'll flip through this book really quick so you guys can see. And I'll show you the cover. This is the cover I made for the book. It's out of this like canvas material. Like, I don't know what you call this. It's kind of like a canvas. and I painted these little dots on it. And this came in a kit. She actually had a kit you could buy, and I bought the kit that came with the canvas and then a couple of these little designs and then some little small tidbits that you could put in here if you did, you know, along with the stuff that you want to put in there. So I actually put these on there and Mod Podged them on there, I believe. I think that's what I used. And so anyway, that's my cover. And I just, when I'm working on the book, I take the cover off, but it's really a cute cover. So that's the cover. That's what it looks like. But I'll take it, since I'm going to be working on it, take it off. All right, um, so yeah, I started it in 2021, and basically you do a one color every month. So the first month was red, and this was my page for the January of that year. And hopefully this is not blurring. If you guys, if it is and you can't see it, let me know. And then here is February, which was, I believe, teal. Is that what the second month? Yeah, teal. And then third month was March, and that was orange. I really had fun with this one because when my son was little, he used to watch, what do you call it? Thundercats. And I used to love watching it with him. And so Thundercats, the light's kind of bad here, isn't it? Can y'all see better? I was trying to keep these bulbs from being in your face, but now you can't see. But yeah, so I thought that was really cool since he was orange, you know, Lionel was orange. This was one of my favorite ones to do, was the orange page. And then this was, let's see, purple was April. So this was April. And May, no, that's not right. Is that right? Yeah, May was yellow. May was yellow. I think I might put a few more things on the yellow page. It's not quite as full as some of the other pages. And then June was black and white. I had a lot of fun doing that one too. And July was blue. This one was really fun. I actually made a flip up thing on this one so I could put more stuff on here. So yeah, I really enjoyed doing that one. Oh, my husband texted back. What did he say? Yes. He can't remember what my channel is. Okay, so yeah, so now we're working on the 8th month, which is August, and it's going to be pink. And I'm just getting started. I've got some of my pieces down, and I got some more pieces here that I'm going to pick from. I don't know if you can see all my stuff here, but I've got little cutouts, and I'll show you some of the, let me move the book out of the way here, and I'll show you some of what I'm working with. Just little cutouts and, you know, what do you call it? Bits and bobs of stuff that I've been collecting. So I'm trying to decide which items I'm going to put on there, and I'm trying to get my base down first. And, you know, which is normally you start with the paper. You lay the paper down, you know, and then you start putting the little pieces on top. So in this paper here, I got different stuff. Like this was from a security envelope here. I don't know if you can see that. And then these were some scrapbooking papers. And sometimes I use like pieces of magazines there too, but a lot of times I'll just use that for the top part. So like I've got these things like these cutouts, you know, that were printables, I think. I think I got these from a Mod Podge site, and they were printables that you could, you know, put on stuff in Mod Podge. And then this is just some stuff that I made with my Cricut. And, you know, stuff like this, like die cuts that I did. I think these were done with my Cricut too. So I got a lot of those, you know, just little things like that are die cuts. And then I cut this out of a magazine, this little piece here. So I like to use a lot of those things. And then I got flowers, some pink flowers. I've just got to decide which ones I'm going to use. Oh, and this little bow, that's a cute bow. Let's see, what did he say? Oh, it is live. Okay, hi, baby. He's watching. My husband's watching. At least somebody's watching. At least it worked. Okay, so yeah, so this here, I was going to show you guys. Oh, and then I've got these little clips that are so cute. I don't remember where I got these. I think I got them from Temu. But they're like, this one's like a little, I don't know if you can see it. It's like is that a treble clef or, you know, a music thing? And then there's a little kitty clip. And then this one's a doggy. So I might use one of those. And then these, I don't even know where I got these. These have got to be old, but it's like a little embroidered patch of pink flowers. So I might put that in there. I haven't decided. But these little, I was going to show you these little pieces here came from a book. And I don't think I have it in here with me, or I would show it to you guys. But it came from Temu, and they have these little books that are so cute that you can, and there's different ones, and they have these little tiny pages in them, and you can pull them out, and they're perfect for something like this, for like a junk journal, because they're just little snippet pieces with cute pictures. And this book happened to have a lot of pink in it, and I wish I would have left the book in here so I could have showed you guys, but I don't know. Here's some more scrapbook paper. That's probably going to go in there. So I got a ton of these. Like, look at that. That is so pretty. I think I'm definitely going to use that with all those roses. Those dark and light pink roses. So, yeah. So, and then, let me get these out of the way so I can show you some of the other stuff. Like, this was cut out of some kind of advertisement. This little word that says spring. So I'm probably going to use that. So yeah, when I do this junk journaling, you know what I love about it? And I don't know if any of you guys do it, but if you're crafty in any way, you could really have fun doing this, because what's cool about it is you don't have to be perfect. You know, I get so stressed out sometimes. I know, you know, crafting shouldn't make you stressed out, right? You should be having fun doing it. But I sometimes am my own worst critic, and I I'm too hard on myself when I'm like when I sew or when I make a quilt or when I make a card. Sometimes I'm just really hard on myself. Um, and I worry about if it's perfect or not. And so that's what I like about this junk journaling, is because you don't have to be perfect. You just go with it, you know, just go with the flow. And you just do whatever, and you don't worry about if it's perfect. And it almost all, I mean, really always does turn out cool. So here's some more of that security envelope stuff. You can find the best junk, I'm telling you, just from your junk mail or around the house. You know, I save like food packaging and stuff. Uh, in fact, I'll show you one thing that I'm making. I'm trying to finish this book up first, but this lady that I follow, the Cat Hand, she also is doing a new one this year, which is what is it called? Like a junk journal calendar or something like that. I can't remember what it's called, but I wanted to start that one too, so I'm going to show you real quick. Talk, because it made me think of it with food packaging. But this is the cover for that book that I'm going to start this year with her challenge that she has this year, and it's just made out of a Cheerios box. You can't see the Cheerios anymore because I covered it up, but you know, I'm just gonna, oops, I'm gonna have to glue that down again. You know, fold it in half, and then I'm gonna put the papers in there, and this is going to be a journal too. It's gonna be a junk journal. So yeah, that's gonna be, as soon as I get done with this book, I'm gonna catch up with that one, because she's already on a new thing for this year. You know, she does one or two a year, and you can follow along with her, and it's just so much fun. And she'll give you a prompt every month. Like in this case for the Book of Color, the prompt was a different color every month, and she would tell you at the beginning of the month what it was. So anyway, these are little bits and pieces you know, of little things that either I print out. Some of this stuff was print and cut, or, you know, like I would print it out and cut it, or some of it's magazines. Like this came from a retail bag somewhere that I was shopping at, that pretty pink flower. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to use that. And the spring thing, I'm pretty sure I want to use that too. Now that's kind of cute. I might use that. And look at these adorable pigs. Aren't they cute? So this is just some of the paper that I have. And this paper, actually, do I have those books in here? I think I do. I'm just going to show you where I got these. These papers also came from, here they are. These books, these came from Temu. And most of the ones I needed came out of this book because it's, you know, they're more pink and red. But look how, these are so cool. They got all kinds of cool papers in them. Now, I would not use, well, I won't say I wouldn't use them, but I would be real particular about where I would use the papers because they're definitely not, excuse me, they're definitely not, you know, thick, super thin paper, but very pretty and perfect for junk journaling, really. If you ask me, they're just perfect for that. So that, you know, if you don't want to use up your more expensive scrapbooking paper, or, you know, like I use a lot of Stampin' Up! Products because I'm a hobby demonstrator, and I just can't bear to use my expensive designer series paper. I mean, I won't say I won't ever use it. If I have a scrap, I will. But something like this, you know, you don't feel as bad cutting it up and using it in a junk journal. So it's perfect for that, and it's very inexpensive. I don't remember what the price was, but I got it from Temu, and it was super inexpensive. So that's just some of the pretty ones that are in there. And then, of course, these all came out of that book, I think, except for that. That came out of a different. That came out of some scrapbooking paper. But here's another one that I got there that this blooming flowers on, and look how many you get. See, it's pretty thick. You get quite a few. Ooh, look at that. Oh my goodness, that's so pretty. I don't know if you guys can see that. But yeah, you get so many, and this is perfect for junk journaling because you're not spending a whole lot of money. And that's kind of also one of the things about junk journaling. It's a way to do crafts inexpensively, you know, because sometimes nowadays, you know, craft supplies can cost a lot of money, and different hobbies can cost a lot of money. Like quilting is very expensive. I love to quilt, but it's fabric is just gone off the charts nowadays. You know, it's not cheap at all. And really, most craft supplies are not cheap anymore. So this is one craft that you can do fairly expensively because you can just gather stuff that would normally be considered like throwaway and use it in your junk journals, you know. So that's really cool. And then here's another one. I'll just show you real quick. This also came from Temu. This one's called Broken Flower. But look how pretty those blue flowers are. And there are blue and purple flowers in here. Maybe I should get closer so y'all can see it. But they're just gorgeous. So yeah, these, and like I said, I don't have the receipt right here with me, so I don't know how much they were, but very, very reasonable. And it would take you a long time to use all this up. Just think how many junk journals you could make. Oh my goodness, look at that. That's cute. Just think how many junk journals you could make with all these papers. You know, lots of fun stuff. And those little books too. Like I said, I don't have those in here with me. I think I took them out, or I would show you what one of those look like. But it's a little tiny book. Like they're the size of these pages. And they're really fat and thick. And so they're just tons of pages in there. Like all these little pink ones that I got are just perfect for this little junk journal. Okay, so let me put some of this back in here, and we can, oh, and look at this cute little clip that I got. It's kind of a rose gold. I don't know if y'all can see it or not, but it's rose gold, and so I think I'm definitely going to use that. That would just be so pretty in there. And this pink butterfly, I don't even know where I got this. But it's so big I may not use it in this book. Maybe in a bigger journal. Because this book, you know, these pages are so small that I may not put it something that big in this journal. Oh, excuse me. I'm yawning. I'm tired. I don't know why. I usually stay up all night. So I don't know why I'm tired. Nighttime is my time. So here's some of the papers that I used that were not from the Temu book. This was some from a scrapbooking. Let's see. Oh, I got them right here. These little scrapbooking pads here. That's where I got those from. I think this one came from the Boho Vibes. And of course, this is much nicer paper as far as the thickness. You can tell. You can tell the difference. See how thick these pages are compared to those other ones. They're super thick and more suited for scrapbooking or card making. So I used a couple sheets out of there. That one, and then I think this one here. Did that come out of here? I'm not sure. This paper here actually came out of one of these books. I just don't remember which one. Oh, it wasn't that one, but that's cute. Country Road. That's so. Which paper did I use out of Country Road? Oh, I guess I didn't use one from there. But I do have some. I think this one came out. No, that didn't come out of there. Oh, there we go. There's the page. This right here. This one came from this stack or this pad, which is Kirby Teasdale Studio paper pack from the Paper Studio. So yeah, these are pretty too. These are just gorgeous papers. And of course, I will probably make cards with them or do some scrapbooking. And once in a while, I'll use them in my junk journaling like I did this time. This one's called Tattered and Worn. And I don't think I used any out of that, did I? Let's see. Oh, these are super thick because this one, these have adhesive on the back. So actually, I did use a page of this. Which one did I use? I could have sworn I used one out of here. Oh, maybe I used it on my other thing. I think I used it on that deal over there, that cover for that other one. But anyway, yeah, these are nice too. These are a lot thicker, and they peel off and they're sticky on the back, which is really great because you don't have to glue it or anything. So, yeah, these are just beautiful papers. Okay, so I'm just gonna sit here and work and talk, and hopefully somebody will come on. And I don't know how to tell how many people are watching. Um, because I'm in OBS Studio and I don't think it. Maybe it will tell me here. No. YouTube Live Control Panel. Let me see what that is. It's not doing anything. Okay. Yeah, so I can't tell how many people are on here or if anybody is. So, um, anyway, so I'll just move along, and if you guys are watching, I appreciate you, and I would love it if you'd give me a follow if you'd like to. So I think I'm going to put this rose paper down. Maybe I should get a little closer so you guys can see. I'm going to try to move the camera here a little bit. There we go. Okay. So yeah, I think I'm going to put some more paper down here, and I'm just trying to decide whether I want to use these roses. I'm thinking about putting the roses right there. Those are just so pretty. And then I could, or maybe I should wait and put some more of the scrapbook paper down first. Let's see, I've already used this one and this one and this one, so we don't want to use those again. And then, let's see, we've got this one. That's more of an orange though. I mean, it is pink, but these remind me of an orangey pink. So, and I kind of already got an orangey pink here, so I don't think we're going to use those. But then this one too is kind of an orangey pink. Yeah, that's too orange. Maybe this one. That's kind of cool. Let's see, we can put that there. And then move maybe this one. But that, I think I just want to put this color. Yeah. I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm just going to tear it and put, let's see. Maybe tear from this side. Yeah, let's try that. So we're just going to tear this piece. There we go. And then put it right there. Well, no, maybe not. Maybe we'll put this one like that. And then put the roses down here. Yeah, I think I'll do that. That looks a little better. Get my little glue sheet out here so I don't make a mess. I usually make a mess anyway. That's all part of the fun, right? When you're crafting, you gotta make a mess. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna put this little piece on there too, so I need to figure out where I want to put that. Oh, I think I'm gonna put that one on that side. Yeah. Okay. So move that there. And do I want to go that way or do I want to go this way? Why did the camera move? Or did I move? I thought I moved it closer. That's kind of weird. Sorry, guys. This is kind of an experiment for me, and I hope it's not too dark. All right, so let me glue that down. See, we're going to take, we want to do that one first? Yeah, we'll do that first. Oh, and come on. This is one of my favorite glue sticks to use right here. This Elmer's. Well, this is the one that I originally used because this is the one that Kat recommended, the Elmer's Extreme. But I haven't been able to find that one lately. And this was the closest thing I could find. So I don't know if they replaced this with the Craft Bond Extra Strength. I'm not sure because I haven't been able to find this one. And that one's old. It's sticky. So this one works much better. Okay. So let me get the glue on that. By the way, when I tried to go on TikTok, guys, I don't know if any of you guys have had trouble with TikTok, but you know, I figured, oh, I'll try it out because that seems to be where everybody's going. And man, every time I try to do something on there, what do you call that? They limit my stream, or I don't know what the word is, but they, um, gosh, I'm trying to think the word they call it. They don't show my stream to everybody. You know, like I'll be going along and I have all these watchers. I'll have like 50 or 60 people watching and I'm getting all excited. I'm like, oh, yay, people are actually watching. And then for no reason at all, they will throttle me. I guess that's for lack of a better word. They make it where I can't, they say, oh, we're not going to serve your live to anybody because you're not streaming original content. Oops, I didn't get that straight. Sorry, guys. You're not streaming original content. I'm like, what? What do you mean I'm not streaming original content? To this day, I do not know why. It's so annoying. It's like I've tried so many times and they just keep doing that to me. And they have this appeal process, so I'll appeal it and I'll say, "Hey, what are you talking about? I'm doing original content. It's just me sitting here doing my crafts, you know. I don't know what you mean." And I've tried getting help from other people, and you know, they say that it's not just me, that they're doing it to everybody. So I really don't know. I don't know if they really are doing it to everybody, or if, I don't know what the heck's going on. But it's so annoying that I just decided I'm not gonna do it no more. You know, oh, I guess I better put my apron on because if I get glue on my clothes, I tend to, especially if I use ink or anything. So let me put this on real quick so I don't make a mess of myself. I'm like a kindergartner. I need to wear a bib. Okay, there we go. Much better. So yeah, I don't know if you guys have had that problem with, um, with TikTok, but I just thought, oh, this will be fun. You know, everybody's on TikTok. Let me try it. Ugh, it was not good, guys. Let me tell you. I'm here to tell you it was not good. And I I don't have trouble if I just post stuff that's not live, like if I just post pictures of my work or something, that's okay. Nothing, that works fine. But if I try to go live, they do it to me every time. They restrict. That's the word. I'm sorry. I kept saying limit, but this thing pops up and says we're restricting your live and we're not going to serve it to nobody on the servers or on the FYP page or whatever they call that. I don't know. And I'm like, okay, whatever. And at first I thought it was just because I was new, and I thought, well, I just don't know what I'm doing, right? So I went in and read their rules and I did all the things. By the way, I'm weighting this down in case you're wondering what I'm doing. I'm weighting it down because it takes a bit for that glue to, it's good glue, but it just takes a minute for it to, stick down. So anyway, yeah, I didn't know why they were doing it, and so I started looking at the rules real close. I thought, well, maybe I missed something in the rules, even though I read them. And I could not find anywhere where what I was doing was violating any rules, because basically I was doing what I'm doing now. I just turned the camera on and I started doing my crafts, and I talked about crafts with the people that were showing up. And that was it. So I couldn't figure out why they kept saying that I had unoriginal content. And so then I started joining some other lives where people are help new TikTokers and stuff, and I got a few hints and things to look at, to make sure I was not doing, things that could have maybe have them restricted, but none of them matched up to anything I was doing. So anyway, I just finally got tired of it. It was just like, okay, I'm just doing this for nothing. It's just like I might as well just be talking to myself. And of course, I might be doing that now too. I don't know. I have no idea if anybody's on here. So I'm sorry if you are here, and I'm not ignoring you, I promise. I just can't tell. And I don't know if it's because I'm on OBS. Maybe this is not the way to do it. I don't know. But I do appreciate you very much, and appreciate you're here. If you guys are here, I do appreciate you. Anyway, so yeah, so I decided, well, I'm going to try to do lives on YouTube then, even though I typically just did regular videos. But I thought, well, let me give it a try. Maybe it'll be better over there. So we'll see. Okay, so we got that down pretty good. And now I want to put this one in here, and we're going to do this one. How did I say we were going to do this one again? Like this. Either that, or we could go like this. I don't know. What would be the best way to do this one? Or we could go like that. That's kind of cool. I'm going to do it like that because I like that being close to that color. Hopefully I'm not getting out of range here and you guys can see. So, I don't know if anybody's out there, but if you are, what is your favorite craft? What do you like to do? Do you like to sew, crochet, card making, scrapbooking, um, jelly plate printing? What else? Knitting, quilting. What do you like to do? I like to do almost everything. I'm not good at knitting or crocheting though. I know the basics, but I'm not good at that. So I don't typically do that a lot, but and I'm learning new things all the time. I learned the jelly plate printing a couple years ago and I'm not real good at that, but trying to learn more about that because I can use it in my junk journals too. So I did make a few jelly prints. Let's see, do I have them over here? I can show you guys. They're not that great, really, but I'll share them with you anyway. This one's kind of cool. I did this with a jelly plate. That was kind of cool. That one turned out good. And so I'm going to use some of those in my book too, probably. And then I did these actually on a jelly plate too. Um, these dictionary pages, but they kind of didn't turn out right. But I don't know what I did wrong. Now this is not jelly printing. I don't know what I don't remember what I did with that one, but that's not jelly printing. But yeah, I did. I'm just trying to learn all the techniques with the jelly plate printing too, so I'm not super good at that yet, but it's fun to play around with. Let me see, do I have any more in here that are jelly plates? I don't think so. I think these were like just dyeing or maybe ink dyeing or something. Yeah, I think that's what the rest of those are. So, yeah, I want to learn more about that and get better at that because it's fun. Okay, let's glue this one down now. Glue right there. Well, this is the part I always have trouble with, getting it lined up. My eyes aren't that good. I'm getting old. Okay. That looks pretty good. Close enough. I probably need to hold that down. So it gets glued on real good. So yeah, this is a lot of fun and just getting the little parts. I'll show you guys some of the stuff that I get, like that I just get out of magazines and stuff, for those of you that are wondering about where you find all the stuff. I collect crazy stuff like let me show you. You're gonna laugh, but seriously, this is what I've seen other people do, and it looks good when you get it in a book. I'll show you. Like I save all these little like labels and stamps and things that come like stuff like this. I know, isn't that funny? Literally the pricing labels, and these come off of Amazon packages, and these are like fruit labels, Dutch Brother things when I get my Dutch Brothers. These come off of fruit and vegetables. And there's some more Amazon labels. Yeah, and this came off a can of soap or a thing of soap, a soft soap thing. I'll probably have to fussy cut that. But anyway, yeah, stuff like that I keep, and I cut some of that out and put, like, I could even put that pink thing right in there. Except I think one of my pages already has an Amazon sticker on it. I don't remember which one. I'll have to go back and look, but I think I used a sticker on one of these pages. Which one was it? I want to say it was it the red page? No, it was the yellow page. See? I used the Amazon sticker right there. Or, well, I call it an Amazon sticker. It's one of their packaging things that they do, and I don't know what it means, but every package I get from Amazon has one of those colored stickers on it. Okay, so that's pretty good. It's not completely dry yet, but almost. So we almost got all our papers down here. So we can start probably putting down all the little bits and pieces. Like I'm thinking about putting that probably right there. Isn't that cute? And maybe the spring thing right there, maybe on top of the flower. And this Hugo thing can go right there. Maybe, I don't know, I can move all that stuff around. I don't know, should I put that in the middle? Who knows? And these flowers, I'm going to open these flowers up. These are so old, I almost don't want to open them because they're so old. Maybe I'll wait till I make sure I'm gonna. And look at this super old tag here. Well, I say super old. It's fairly old. It's like from Wishing Well, which was a place that used to be here that's no longer here. It's a 49-cent tag. You can't even buy any craft stuff for 49 cents anymore. So, but that was too orange, so I'm not going to use it in here, but I'll probably use it in something else. Then I got this flower, but we'll probably put that flower over there. Since we got this flower on this side. Oh, and I need to fill that up. And then I got that pretty satin rose, but that's probably going to be too big to put in here. It would be cute, though. Let me see. Oh, and that would be pretty, too. Ooh, yeah, we might have to put that in there. But let me take some of these off for a minute so I can put this in here. I'm going to put this on this side. But then I need to figure out what it's going to leave me with a real tiny space right there. That's all right. Okay, so I'm going to put that right there. Maybe I'll use this end. It's a little wider. All right, there we go. Yeah, we'll put it on like that and then I'll trim it. That's what we'll do. This one's going to be a little harder to hold on because it's kind of on a curve. But I think we can do it. I might have to use a little bit stronger glue for that one. Got my glue on my glue paper here. This is to keep me from getting my work surface so messed up, but okay, so let's glue this one down and then we'll have most of the paper done on the 2 pages and then I can start gathering up my little bits and bobs to put on it. All right. This on there, and like I said, this is a little bit thicker. This came from I think it came from either a donut box or a Kleenex box. I can't remember. But see, you can find some really cute pattern stuff even without buying scrapbooking paper. That's where I got this. I got it off of some kind of packaging. I just don't remember now whether it was a Kleenex box or a a donut box. Or maybe it was an ad. No, because that's too thick to be an ad. I really don't remember now. Exactly. But it was just junk, you know. It might have been junk mail. It might have been one of those little postcards you get in the mail, you know. So, oops, sorry. Am I getting out of camera range here? Gotta make sure I put my top on my good. So, what are you guys doing tonight? Anybody hanging out doing crafts on a Saturday night? Me and my husband went and saw a really good movie last night. I can only imagine too. Oh my gosh, you guys, it was so good. I cried. I cried during a lot of it, but it was a good cry. I mean, what do you call that? A cathartic cry. It was just a good story, really good story, and very inspirational. So if you guys get a chance, go see it. You'll really like it. At least I think you will. Okay, so hopefully that one's going to be a little tougher to lay down because of the way the book. See, you start putting stuff in there and you see how fat it gets. It gets kind of rounded and I could put that on that page too, but I really don't think I will. I think I'm going to do something different. So, okay, so yeah, I think since I'm not sure if I've even got anybody watching, I think I'm going to just go ahead and slip off of here and say goodnight because this was kind of a test to see if I could make it work because I've been struggling with this dual camera thing, you know, and I wanted to do the dual camera so that people could see, you know, that what I was doing while I'm doing my work. And I was just, the only way I knew to do it in YouTube was to get OBS Studio or some kind of mixer or whatever you call it, not mixer. Oh, excuse me. Streaming software. I'm sorry. So, um, yeah, see, I'm yawning in you guys' face. I need to let you go. I need to leave and probably go to sleep, even though that's not my MO. I normally stay up really late every night. But I appreciate all of my followers. And I'm trying to build up for a few more so I can eventually monetize my channel. So if you are watching and you enjoyed it or you'd like to follow me, I'd be ever so grateful. And I would be more than happy to follow you back. So thank you guys so much for joining, and hopefully I'll be back next time with some more stuff to show you, maybe like some cards. I've made a lot of cards lately, and so I'm thinking about doing a video showing some of those cards, or maybe making a card. We'll see. So thank you guys for joining me, and you know what? I don't even know how to. Hang on a second. Let's go. Oh, there we go. Okay. So thank you guys so much, and hopefully I will see you again soon. Bye.